February the 24th. We have got a good one for you. If you remember last week, we premiered Nick Earle from Earle Sports Bets. How's it going, Nick?
Not too bad, not too bad. Been really looking more at totals the last week, and I'm hitting around 57%, so I can't complain with that. And doing pretty well the last few days of hockey. 4-0 yesterday, so can't complain.
I saw that in the chat. Excellent work. Well, you're going to face one of our hockey experts, the other Nick Parsons. Really, Nick Earle, you're the other Nick. Okay, so Nick Parsons, you're the Nick. Let's not get it twisted. All right. How's it going, Nick Parsons?
It's going great. Yeah, to keep along our theme here, I've already hit as one of our the Insiders Room plays there, one of our official plays over at Picks and Parlays. We've already cashed with the over in the Blackhawks, so that one cashed early for us.
Excellent work. Well, I like that you two are both running hot right now. So here's how the show works. If you guys haven't seen it before, I'm going to give them 5 games that happen on Wednesday, February 24th. They're going to give me their play on the over or the under. Whoever gets the most right comes back next week to defend their title. Nick Earle is our defending champ this week, so you're going to start it off. Do want to mention that we do have a promo code over at picksandparlays.net. This week it's upset. So use that and it'll save you 20% off the entire site. And without further ado, let's get this party started. Also, friends at home, feel free to drop your comments and your plays into the comment box. We will talk about them. And if you want to, agree or disagree, go right ahead. All right, Nick Earle, the New York Rangers are at the Philadelphia Flyers. I'm giving you 5.5 as your number. What's the play?
The play is the under. The Rangers have gone under in 12 of their 16 games so far this year. Plus, if you look at the Philadelphia Flyers injury list or COVID list right now, they are missing half their top of their lineup, basically, with Konechny out and Lawton out and Lindblom, Voracek, Braun, and Grillo out. They're missing basically all their offense right now. Where I think the only ones they have really now are Van Riemsdyk and Couturier. So this is a really beat-up Philadelphia Flyers team right now, and it's going to be hard to find where the offense is going to come from with them, especially against this more defensive-minded Rangers team, and also the Rangers struggling to score goals so far this season, and they just lost Panarin to, we'll just say, personal reasons right now. It's a whole ordeal, but they're just not looking like a good offensive team right now. So I definitely like the under in this match. That's the only place I can really go with this game. I'm not even going to try to pick a side. These teams are not teams I want to bet on. Right? So the under is really the only play for this game.
All right. What do you got on it, Nick Parsons?
I would agree with him. I like the under here. Philly, it had a long layoff there because of the COVID issues. Now it's come back. It's lost 2 straight. And then the last one there, it got blown out 7-3. And so it also plays with revenge here against the Rangers. And so this is a team that, it's got these first 2 games under its belt. Nick Earle there outlined all of the different issues that the Flyers are still dealing with as far as guys that are out. And then, of course, the Panarin issue I was going to bring up. But, yeah, so I would say that this is an opportunity for the goaltenders. I mean, both teams have decent goaltending. And so, yeah, I'm going with the under in this one as well.
All right. So already we are off to an agreement, which is fantastic. People at home, when they agree on the pick, those tend to be our most valuable plays. Calgary is at Toronto. The Flames and the Maple Leafs, 6.5, Mr. Parsons. What do you got here?
I'm going to go with the over. These 2 teams, they both played to a couple of unders recently. Just in the last game there, Calgary blanked Toronto 3-0. Of course, Toronto's playing with revenge here. Calgary does have trouble scoring. Toronto sure doesn't. Toronto does have really good defense, really great goaltending. I mean, it's a complete team. It's going to be there. It's going to be competing at the end. But no, just because it got blanked in that last game, I expect Toronto to open things up here. I expect a more wide open game, and so I'm going to go with the over in this one, guys.
Over. All right, Nick Earle, what do you think?
Uh, it was really difficult for me to really cap this game because last game before the game started, I think it was around half an hour before the game, both Markstrom and Anderson were scratched. So I don't really know if even they're going to be playing tomorrow, which plays a huge role on whether or not you go with the over, the under. I'm expecting to have them both back. That's what I'm projecting right now. So I like the under in this match. If they couldn't really score against the backups, I think that this Toronto Maple Leaf team is going to be able to hold down this Calgary team, which has struggled to score in the last few weeks, and they've really struggled overall as a team. Calgary's 3-6-1 to the under in the last 10 games, and then Toronto is also favoring the under a little bit, 4-6. And with the total of 6.5, both these teams have slightly leaned to the under as well. If Anderson and Markstrom are back in goal, I really like the under in this match.
All right. So we got a little disagreement, but that's okay because someone has to win the game, and nobody ever will if you guys just agree on everything, right? No one's going to agree on it all.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's the name of it. Chip whooped my butt in college basketball, by the way. I was 1-4. He smoked me like a cheap cigar. All right, next one. We've got Minnesota Wild are at the Colorado Avalanche. Nick E, 5.5 is the number. Take it away.
Once again, I'm going with the under. This Colorado team has just proved that they can really play defense this year. They've given up the second fewest goals per game. Grubauer is looking like the best goalie in hockey right now. 9-4 record, .932 save percentage, only allowing 1.78 goals a game. These two teams trend a little, or Colorado trends huge to the under, 10 unders, 5 overs so far this season in 15 games. In the last 10 games, they're 7 unders, 3 overs, 5 unders, no overs in the last 5 games. This Colorado team is playing defense, and I really like this Colorado team when they're playing like that. I really like the under in this match, 5.5. I can definitely see Grubauer potentially shutting out this team.
All right, Elliot's with you. He says it's 4-1 Avalanche. What do you got on this one, Nick Parsons?
I'm going the other way. I'm going with the over. Colorado was just blanked 3-0 by Vegas. Yes, they have a great defense. This is a really complete team too, but they got a great offense as well. And so I'm going to stand in front of this train and that trend. Minnesota, though, has played the 2 straight overs. But, yeah, Minnesota does play with revenge here after a 2-1 low-scoring loss as well there. And so, no, I'm going to go with the other way. I think I think that trend of unders ends, and I'm going to go with the over.
All right, I like it. Nick Parsons is one of our strongest contrarian bettors out there, so just keep your mind on that. Up next, I'm going to give you Anaheim Ducks at the Arizona Coyotes. 5.5 is your number. Get it.
And you would like me to start with that one?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so these two teams just played on yesterday, and the Coyotes won 4-3. They came from behind to win that game. The Coyotes have seen the total go over in 2 straight now. And so now they face an Anaheim team that has also seen the total go over in 2 straight. It's also coming off 4 straight losses. You know what, guys? Anaheim is much better defensively than it is offensively. These Ducks, they're going to be desperate for a win here. And so I'm going to go the other way from what their last game went, and I'm going to go with the under in this game.
All right. Other Nick, what do you got?
Yeah, same thing here. I just can never trust this Anaheim Ducks to give me an over whatsoever. I mean, they're lowest in the NHL in goals per game at 1.89. Not even the Red Wings have less than them, which says a lot. John Gibson has been known as one of those goalies that can stand on his head and give the Ducks a 2-0 win, which I can potentially see tomorrow. Also, Anaheim has gone under in 66% of their games, 12 unders to the 6 overs. And I just can't trust Anaheim to score enough to really reach an over for me. So I'm definitely going with the under here as well.
All right. So we agree. Elliot agrees. The chat agrees. Auto under. We're taking the Quackers under. Last one. Don't forget, guys, if you're just joining us, give us that thumbs up, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and drop your comments into the comment box. even if the show is over, people like to go back through it and see what everybody else played. So feel free to drop your comments in. All right, last one is the Los Angeles Kings at the St. Louis Blues. Nick, Earle, you go first on this one. 5.5 is your number.
The Los Angeles Kings have actually become a sneaky good team. They've won 5 straight games. I just want to put that out there. But I really like the over in this match. They're getting scoring from Iafallo, and they're getting scoring from Kopitar and Dustin Brown. All these older, more veteran players they're getting scoring from, and they're not even getting it from their younger players right now, which can show a really high upside for this as well. Also, on the other side, St. Louis, they were just shut out last night, I believe, against the same LA Kings team, 3-0. So I can see definitely they're going to try to bounce back, throw pucks at the net. They've played more towards the over this year, 11 overs, 8 unders, and they're not 9 overs, 6 unders when the total is 5.5 this season. So I really like the over in this game between the Kings and the Blues.
All right, Nick Parsons, what do you got going on?
We're getting in the car for this final one. Absolutely like the over in this one. Yeah, St. Louis has been losing a lot lately. It only has 4 wins out of its last 10 games. It's coming off 2 straight losses. It's coming off the shutout there. I mean, this is a team that got out to a great start. These 2 teams have been polar opposites because LA struggled, and now, it's won 5 straight. And now St. Louis looked great to begin with, and now it's sort of scuffling along here over its last 10 games. And so, it's played to a lot of unders. It's coming off the 3-0 loss, and so it's going to be pushing the pace right from the start to finish here. It's not going to be sitting on any leads, that's for sure. And so, we're going to go over on this final one.
All right. So we agreed a little, we disagreed a little. I like it. Now we're going to recap a little. I just want to remind you guys, we do have that promo code. It's UPSET, UPSET. They always make us spell it. Like it's on the thing. Why do we have to spell it? So here is our recap for the New York Rangers game. You guys agreed. You both took this one under the 5.5 goals. Calgary Flames, you disagreed. Nick Parsons, you went over. Nick Earle went under 6.5, right? Okay, next time I'm going to write the thing on there too. Now I have all this space on my deal. All right, for the Minnesota Wild, Nick Earle went under. Nick Parsons went over. Anaheim Ducks, we agreed on this one as well, taking it under the number. And the LA Kings at the Blues, were both taking it over that one. So 3 consensus plays there. Those are your most valuable ones. Bruce says the Blues are ready to wreck some shop. That's
true.
what he
Absolutely.
says.
I think so as well. That's going to be a sweet price. I think it opened fairly decently at a mid-sized price, but it's going up for sure.
Real quick, because this is the tonight game and this is y'all's thing. Edmonton minus 130 tonight is a gift. What do you guys think? Yes, no, maybe so? Anyone on Edmonton?
I haven't looked at that one closely.
100% I'm on Edmonton.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, I have no opinion on that one.
I'm all over Edmonton right now. They're playing amazing. I think they've won 8 of their last 10 games, and they're just looking really good. I think they can take care of Vancouver, which has looked really bad lately. They're 2-6 in their last 10 games compared to 8-2 for the Oilers. They're just in a better form right now. So
how about that?
Definitely Edmonton's the play tonight.
Your Buffalo play there, Nick, is also looking really good here. 3-0.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'm all over Buffalo tonight. For some reason, the only team that New Jersey can't beat so far after coming back from COVID is Buffalo. So
right.
And I was much happy when I found out it was Ullmark in goal, not Carter Hutton, because Carter Hutton's a joke as a goalie. But
okay.
All right. Okay, Elliot, I'm on him. Elliot and I had a good play today. We had Georgia State. I said on the show, it's a pick made in heaven. All right. So that just about does it for us, guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget, you can find Nick Earle over at Earle Sports Bets, and you can find Nick Parsons at the Insiders Room, but you can also find Nick Parsons' premium plays at picksandparlays.net. Search for Nick Parsons. You've been rolling lately, haven't you? If I remember correctly.
Yes. the Insiders Room Discord. We've been on fire here lately, seeing the board really well, and actually looks like we're going to have another big night tonight. So yeah, come check out the Insiders Room homepage there tomorrow for a full update.
All right, beautiful. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us, and may the best man win.
All right.
See whichever one of you it is next week. All right. Thanks, Picks and Parlays View Crew. Don't forget that thumbs up, like, and subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Later.